Oh, what happened? Oh no! I spent 30 minutes trying to get the sizes right, and I had to close it. Okay. We're good. We can fix this. We can fix this. Why? Why is this how it... Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Okay, it's fine. Technical difficulties. It's fine. This is fine. Okay. We can fix it. We can fix you. If you make it like this. Yes. That's too big now. Wait. Okay. Oh no! Oh. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, we're in business. We can actually start lining. I have not drawn anything of this caliber in so long, but we got this. We can do this. To figure out what... Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right. Clumpus! Oh, I cannot see the chat. This is not good. Wait, let me fix this. You think you know that art piece? It's the one I started, was it 3 months ago, I want to say? Or is it the chibi? Is it the fugi that you're talking about? Because, yeah, the fugi from yesterday. But yeah, even like the piece that I'm working on right now, I started it in April, and I just never finished it because, of course, why would I? I need to fix this. If I move this, does that move too? No, it doesn't. That's good. That's great. Hello, Clumpus. How are you doing? How's it hanging? Well, okay, no, not how's it hanging. How's it going? That's better. I am in a much better headspace today than I was a few weeks ago when I streamed last. So hopefully, I don't want to say I'm gonna stream for longer because I still have work tomorrow, but I would like to like get ahead with this art piece today. Like, you know, like I would like to finish as much as I would like to finish as much of this line art that I can today. So yeah, that's the goal for today. Yeah, I mean you're the one you're working on right now. Yeah, I started it. I think it was April. I think, yeah, I tried to do a full month of just art, and then I did 3 streams, and I never streamed again. No, I'm not never streamed again, but like, I didn't stream for a while after that, and I'm trying to get back into streaming. I think I needed the break. And the I think you would know the drama in the VTuber community was bad, and I didn't want any of it, so yeah. And I wasn't in the right headspace for streaming. I wasn't in the right headspace for streaming when I returned to streaming either, but here we are. I need to fix this because I don't like how this looks. I'm doing pretty good today. Good, that's great, that's wonderful. I'm glad to see that things seem to be looking up, because last time we spoke in DMs, you didn't seem to be doing too well. I hope things are getting better for you. I'm personally still kind of, how do I say, not in the best headspace. I am in a pretty good headspace right now. But the situation at work is still not great. It's not as bad as it was when I was the teacher. Granted, I will not complain about that, but the fact that I'm being replaced, they're sending me somewhere else, the person they're replacing me with is fucking incompetent, yeah, is not really boding well for me. So, yeah, and a lot of other people don't like that they're being moved, so there's that as well. Breaks really can be good sometimes. I honestly really needed it to just focus on other things. And hey, I got a new outfit now, so I'm still art blocked, but at least I know I can still design outfits. And I sure do love designing outfits, so I'm glad about that. I do think designing outfits is my favorite part of art, just in general, so glad to see that I can still do that. Nah, that part's getting worse, but the rest is good. Also, I have 3-week break from that shitty part starting next week. Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, 3-week break is better than nothing, and who knows, a lot can change in 3 weeks. That sounds weird saying it like that, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, the situation can change, you know, a lot of things can change, you know. What is that? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up. Ignore it. Looking okay. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. Let's draw the other side now. Oh, I don't think you're gonna be able to see me draw the hand, but that's fine. I'll do it quickly. I'm glad to hear you're doing better. I'm doing a lot better. I think what's helping me get through this is the fact that a lot of people are also not happy seeing me go. And my, not boss, like my unit head, my head of unit is kind of fighting for me. Because today he was really angry about the situation. So it does help that knowing that there's people fighting for me, you know? It helps with the situation. And yeah, people are constantly asking, "Oh, where are you going? When are you leaving? We don't want you to go. Is there anything we can do?" And yeah, I don't think there's anything you can do, but it's a nice, sentiment, But yeah, I think at least 3 or 4 people today asked how I was doing, and one of them, well, 2 of them actually were like, "Look, I know you don't want to go, but shifts happen a lot." And the worst of it for me is that the fact that I changed jobs in February. So that was a big change for me. Huge change for me actually, because my last job was nothing like this one. And I had to basically learn everything from scratch. And now, not even 5 months later, I have to learn everything again? It's weird, right? It's normal for me to feel like, wow, okay, so you made me learn all this. You made me learn how to do tenders and shit, and now I won't be doing tenders again. For I don't know how long. Are you kidding? And I hate doing tenders, so if I never do a tender again, I will not be complaining, but I really didn't need to learn. I really didn't need to learn, Because I hate them. I hate them with a passion. But yeah, hopefully this all just, I don't know, dies down, gets better, just changes, because right now it's too much. Yeah, you basically had to change your routine anew. Well, with regards to routine, I don't think I really had one, because really it's not waiting for things to come my way. I know to go in, there's some things I do in the morning that are always the same. And then I know, oh, the things I didn't finish yesterday, I can just finish them today, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, is finish today's work that I didn't manage to finish. But yeah, other than that, it's waiting. Not waiting, because at this point I've learned where to go if I'm looking for work, or if I know who is most likely to need help with their work. So I will instead of waiting for them to come to me, I will go to them and be like, "Hey, I'm free, you need help?" And most of the time it's yes please, help me, I need help. And yeah, I think yeah, that's the fact that they're not happy that I'm leaving, obviously. This person, there's 2 people actually, but the fact that they're not happy about it. Ahoy, hello, cat. Especially because you already had to do it once recently. Yeah, I had to. I basically have to learn new things. I have to learn how the new people work and stuff. I finally learned how our general director works. Finally. And this maybe sounds a little bit manipulative, but you really do have to learn the psychology of a person in order to be, perfectly adept into working with them, right? I just got in from work, sorry I'm late. No worries, you don't have to apologize for being late, Kat. I'm not going to I don't know, fire you from being my friend because you're late. I just hope the new place is nice people and that you can get used to it. Here's the thing. I was talking to a friend who is in another office. And he's very friendly. Like, he knows a lot of people who work with us but are in different offices, and he knows the office that I'm going to, because I don't know if you missed this, but I know what office I'm going to now. And when I told him what office I'm going to, he was like, what do you mean you're going to this office? Do you know how many people there are in this office? I don't think there's an empty space for you there. I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember from the team building activity, every single person that I met, every single new person that I met was from that office. And there were like 60 people who told me, yeah, I'm from that office. What do you mean all 60 of you are from this office? Where are you going to put me? Like, is there even place for 60 people on the fucking island? You know how small the fucking island is? Like, are you serious? But yeah. Get used to things fast. Get used to things fast is not an issue for me. I learned, there's things that I learned really fast. I already learned them. That my coworkers are still getting used to, have been there for longer. So that's not an issue for me. Though best would be if you didn't have to leave at all. Right now, I know that I have to leave, and I know that I have to change offices. That's definitely gonna happen. However, my head of unit does not want me to leave completely and go to the other office. So what he's gonna try to do is he's gonna try to get him to put me as a replacement for someone who's leaving, because there is someone from the accounts that's leaving, and I'm basically doing their job anyway. So he's gonna try to get the director, maybe, possibly, to do that, but it's probably not gonna work. I mean, if I move to the accounts office, it's better than being moved to this office where I'm being moved to now. Because first off, it's not 20 minutes away by car from my current office. It's 1 minute away on foot from my current office. So, like, that's how close it is. It's literally next door. So that's a lot better. So if he needs something from me, he can just, like, walk over and tell me. But also, I'm doing their job anyway. Why put me somewhere with 60 people in the office when you can put me somewhere where there's only one person in the office and they desperately need people and I already know how to do the work? It just makes sense, you know, to put me there. I think I made more progress on this today than I did in the entire month of April. Gets sent to oil rig on the ocean. Oh my god. There's hope though. There's hope, but there also isn't, because my boss, the director, not the general director, the director is kind of hard-headed. Like, not hard-headed, stubborn. Stubborn is the word I'm looking for. He's kind of stubborn. So, yeah, you really have to know how to deal with him. So, okay, I'm gonna do the hand real quick. I don't think you're gonna be able to see anything what I'm doing right now. But I'm just gonna be lining the hand that you can't see because it's behind the fugi. I guess I can turn off the fugi for a little bit while I do it, but I don't think a lot of people would be interested in what I'm lining anyway, so I'm just gonna do it real quick. But yeah, there's hope. Hopefully. I mean, today was a really good day. Like, just in general, today was a good day at work. Cause like the guy that's supposed to replace me, I'm gonna need a name for him, but like Taya and Kat are the one that come up with the really good names. You know, like Bernie and Bob Frank. And I don't want to take that away from them. So maybe, I know Taya can't make it today, but maybe if Kat makes it today, she can help me come up with names for new people. But yeah, the guy that's replacing me, he just spent the entire day like huffing and sighing and complaining, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to go as much as you don't want to be here. So like, maybe shut up. And it's making the transition all the more like difficult because no one wants him there and no one wants me to leave, you know? So yeah, there's that. And there's also, I don't know how to say this in English. In Maltese, we have this saying that goes something like that. When you translate it, it's like you bring the earth to its tip. To like, not the tip, the edge. To like bring the earth to its edge. Basically, that means you try to find every single excuse possible to not do something. You make such a fuss about something to the point where like the end is about the end is about to earth. The earth is about to end. Like that's what it means, and that is what he's doing. Like he started like, oh my god, he did this thing where he has this chest of drawers, right? And it doesn't lock, it doesn't have a key because the key is broken. Hold on, being that Kat is on holiday, I doubt she'll be able to. You'll have a message. It's fine, we can do this another day. We can give them names another day. He can remain nameless for a while. He's not that important anyway. He's just... he's annoying, that's what he is. So he has this key cabinet. Well, key cabinet. No, not a key cabinet. He has a cabinet, chest of drawers, that doesn't lock because the key is broken. And he's telling me like, hey, can I have your drawers? Because mine do lock. And I'm like, are you actually kidding me right now? Why would I say yes? Because I'm leaving? I'm sorry, I have things in my drawers. And then he has so many things on his desk that I'm like, he's like, I don't have space. I don't have space in my... I don't have space on my desk. I'm gonna need you to move. And I'm like, bro, do you know how many things you have on your desk? I have been here for 4 months, 5 months almost, and I don't have as many things on my desk as you do, and you just came here today. Can't you just... Do you need everything to be on your desk? Can't you just put something in your drawers? Like, you have space to put them in now. Just, do they need to be on the desk? And he's like, yeah, but the drawers don't lock. And I'm like, they're in open air. They're outside. What difference does it make whether or not it can lock? Like, literally, like if they're not going to be in the drawer, they're going to be on the desk. Are you serious? I can't with this guy. Like, I cannot. That's called procrastinating. I would know doing it all the time. Well, I'm not a procrastinator. Honest. I am admitted I just turned into a panicky I just start panicking. I can't deal with it. Procrastinating. I can't do it. I don't like it. But yeah, that is basically the situation we're in right now, and no wonder people don't want him there, you know? But yeah, whatever, I guess. What the director wants, he gets. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna be moving anytime soon. Might be still about a month away, if I'm calculating correctly. But it could also happen not tomorrow because the director isn't in tomorrow. I forgot what my jacket looks like. Hold on, let me bring up a reference for for myself. You guys aren't gonna be able to see the reference, but I need to be able to see what the jacket looks like, because I have no idea. Oh, it's just like that. Oh, that's simple. All right. Yep. Okay. Oh no, wrong. Okay. I think it's looking fine. I do think it's looking fine. No, wrong layer. Desk equals not locked, that's okay. Drawers equals not locked, that's not okay. Bro is clueless. Bro is just making excuses. He's also kind of retarded. I would know. I went to university with him, so yeah. We actually used to be friends, but like, I noticed pretty quickly that he wasn't good friend material. So yeah, and I realized, not too late, but it was a little later than I should have, that he was basically using us to, you know, keep notes for him, help him with his assignments. And yeah, that was the extent of our friendship. His friendship with us is basically making us do his assignments for him. We didn't actually, but he sure tried to get us to, which is kind of insane that he did. But yeah, bro not good. Yeah, bruh is yeah. I remember once he told me, because he was vegetarian. He's not anymore. But I remember he once told me that the reason he's vegetarian is because he has no other redeemable features. First off, being vegetarian is not a redeemable feature. And second, he was right. He's so bland. There's nothing going for him except for complaining and getting people to do stuff for him. But maybe I shouldn't be complaining too much about this guy because it's gonna haunt me. It's gonna haunt me. And I have to see him again. Ugh, he's sitting right in front of me and I really don't want him to be sitting right in front of me. Ooh, the jacket's looking cool. A boring soul. He is indeed a boring soul. He is indeed. He also does this thing where you talk to him and you try to come up with interesting conversation topics and he doesn't answer. He just I don't know, man. He's not going to, I don't know how to say it in English. In Maltese, there's a perfect word for this. Get by. I think get by is the right word. Or something. But yeah, I don't think he's going to survive. Survive is another really good word, actually, for it. Yeah, I don't think he's going to survive in the director's office, honestly. But what is hilarious is that my unit boss, because we're in the same unit, my head of unit, is like, oh, it's because he's been hanging around this guy too much. And I'm like, no, he was like that he was like this in university. Like, this did not happen to him because he works for this guy. Like, no, he was like this when I knew him back in uni. So, yeah. Learning new things about, well, learning that people actually cannot change. Oh, that doesn't look good. Wait, I'll fix that. I'm gonna fix it. I can fix it. I'm going to have some food. I'll jump back in after when I'm finished. If you're still going. Lovely as always to see you both, though. Lovely to have you here. Go enjoy your food. Nice to see that you're eating. And enjoy your food. I would ask you what you're having, but you probably already left. I'll ask you later. If I'm still streaming later. I don't know how long I'm gonna be. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for. I'm pretty happy with the amount of progress I've made. So if I can stream for, let's say 20 minutes, it'll be an hour in 20 minutes. So we'll aim for 20 minutes. See what I have managed to do in 20 minutes. Yeah, I think streaming for an hour when I have to go to work tomorrow is a decent plan. And the book I'm reading is kind of calling my name, so this is another thing that's kept me from streaming, is the fact that basically I go to work, I come home, I start reading, and I don't stop reading. So I'm very happy that I managed to get back into reading, but it is consuming a lot of my time now. There was a long time, I went a long time without reading, and there's a lot of books that I have to catch up with. Granted, I'm reading a book that was written in the 1980s right now, but it's still, a book is a book. And I do have to catch up with my reading, so there, yeah. Not the book again. Yeah. Yeah. What I share on the Discord is nothing compared to what I share with my friend who lends me the books. Like, when I was reading... Oh, was I reading House in the Cerulean Sea? I flooded her messenger with just what is happening, because she's already read the book. So I'm like telling her, this character did this, and this character did that, and oh my god, this happened, and oh my god, I don't know how to react to this. And I started crying at one point, and I told her, I can't read with tears in my eyes. And she just started laughing at me. Because of course she did. One book a day has been my life for a few years. Then I switched to mangas. One book a day? Wow. Oh wow, that is a lot. No, I don't finish one book a day. I switched to mangas recently. I'm not really reading all that much. I'm reading like full-on novels. Let me check how many pages actually this one has. I'll be right back. I think it's like 500 something, but it's quite, no, it's not 500 something. It's got to be more than 500. It's really thick. Oh no, it's definitely not 500 something. It's 729. 700. No, wait, that's not part of it. 700. Is this part of the book? 19, 21, 23. Yeah, let's say 721 pages, yeah? It's thick. It's a thick boy. Yeah, I'm reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I only read one chapter because then I had to eat and shower, and now I'm streaming. And shocker that I showered right before I streamed. Wow, at least I wasn't showering while I was streaming. I need to restart that routine. Yeah. I only read one chapter But oh my god, the characters, I want them to be my best friend already. I want to be best friends with these characters, and I think I'm gonna be really sad once I finish this book, because I already love them so much. Like, Arthur and Ford, amazing. I think Ford more than Arthur, but like, oh my god, I love them so much. The one book of David, it was a bit exaggerated, lol. If it was a small one, sure, but I also read some long ass ones that needed more time. Yeah, I get it. I do have one book. I do have a few books that are short. This weekend I read an entire book. It was like maybe just under 300 pages. So I can read 300 pages in 2 days. Usually pulling an all-nighter with breaks because I'm an ebook reader mostly. The Hitchhiker's Guide is physical because I borrowed it from a friend, but I generally read ebooks. But yeah, when I read ebooks, I don't generally I generally don't like start reading and don't stop until I finish. I will take breaks because of my eyes, so it does tend to take a little longer to finish the ebook. But yeah, generally I will read a small book. I try to choose the shorter books during the weekend and read them during the weekend, because then I can just pull an all-nighter and finish them, in the weekend, because I like that. And I will pick a longer book and I will read, I will read through it slowly during the week. In fairness, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is not that long. That is a compilation of 5 books that I told you about, the 700 pages. But yeah. My goal is to finish the first book, which is about 300 pages, or maybe just under 300 pages. So this week I can finish that one, and then maybe I can read, there's a novella that I want to read that I have a feeling the main character is robot sexual, and I want to read that very much. Very intrigued about the notion of a robot sexual main character. So yeah, I'm probably gonna finish reading the first book, read the novella, and then continue reading, I think it's called The Restaurant at the End of the World, or the End of the Universe, or something like that. I don't know. I will read the second book, probably not during the weekend. I'll probably read, I think it was called Psalm of Wild something. I don't remember what it's called. It's a good, it looks good. It looks like a good book, but I don't remember the title of the book because it's kind of long. That's fine. Okay. See if I can line a little bit more. But yeah, I also don't read. I try to pace myself when I'm reading, because I do want to enjoy the books. Because if I just end it. What, huh? Baby jumping those industrial machines? Listen. Yeah. I might be robot sexual myself, so I'm not gonna be judging people for it, because I kind of am myself. Why do you think I'm a robot? Why do you think that I decided that my persona is a robot? Like, I love robots, okay? So, yeah, no shaming people who are robot sexual, because I might be one of them. Like, have you seen Rogue One? The what's his name? K2SO? Yes. No, that's all I'm saying. I remember having a serious obsession with K2SO, honestly. I'm not even kidding. I remember, having quite the obsession. Oh, come on, seriously? Oh, I drew that. I drew them on the wrong. Okay, I can fix this. I can fix this. But yeah, now you know. There you go. I came out. I'm robot sexual. There you have it. Didn't think I'd be coming out today, but there you have it. There were a few others actually that I did like. I remember watching, I think it was Star Driver. I've seen it and loved it, but I can't say I was attracted to that robot. Come on. How can you? Okay, alright, no comment. I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah, I can't say I wasn't. But I remember watching this anime called Star Driver. And I was also attracted to the robot in that one. His name is Talburn, and I think Talburn was my sexual awakening. I'm not kidding. I was pretty young when not pretty young. I was, I must have been, no, there's no way it was my sexual awakening. I must have been at least 13 when I saw that. Coming on YouTube like that. Listen, I gotta be woke. No, I'm kidding. Like, I'm pretty sure I've told people that I like robots before. But yeah, even like, come on, even one of my favorite Pokemon is Iron Valiant. That has got to be, you know, a clue that I like robots. But yeah, I remember I really liked Talburn. I was obsessed with Talburn. I had him on my phone background. Talburn was my first anime husbando. Does robot sexual count as woke? I guess it counts as being part of the LGBT community, I think. I don't know. I never thought about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's woke. Honestly, I don't care, if I'm being honest. I don't really care about labels all that much. But if you gotta label me, I guess it would be robot sexual. But yeah, I guess it would count as me being part of the LGBT community if you, yeah. I mean, I did notice from a young age that I'm not really attracted to anyone. Like, I'm not attracted to people. I thought it was asexuality, but I think it might not be. And that also explains why I went on so many accidental dates, because I never thought about it. I never thought about it. Yeah, I never. I mean, woke. I guess woke doesn't really count if you are part of the LGBT. No, I don't know, man. I had this conversation. I don't know if I should be having this conversation on YouTube, but I had a conversation with my friends. One of my friends is a not a psychologist, a psychology researcher is what she is. And she specializes in LGBT research. But also, they kind of also have to do with like religion and stuff is what she does. So she's quite well versed in the topic of, you know, LGBT, being gay, and how the brain works with regards to how society sees gay people and stuff like that. It's basically her job. And it was also her thesis, her bachelor's thesis, which was really interesting. And we had this conversation about how woke people are sounding more homophobic than homophobes. It's kind of insane. Like, I'm gonna talk about, I was in someone else's chat. Hold on. Imagine Cat cosplaying as a robot for your tour. Dude, why do you make that? You see, if you said Bob Frank, I would have said maybe. Why Cat? Is it because he gave me a ring? Bob Frank, maybe. If Bob Frank dressed up as a robot, if Bob Frank dressed up as Talburn, or as K2SO, dude, I would, I don't know. I was talking to Bernie about it the other day, and Bob Frank was there. I don't know if he was listening, so he might know that I like that I'm into robots too. Yeah, yeah, YouTube emotes game is kind of miserable. Maybe. I don't know how many like subscribers and stuff I have to have for me to have my own emotes. I'm pretty sure that's possible on YouTube, but I can look it up. Hopefully I'll have my own emotes soon. I could technically have them on Twitch. I think my mom just came back home because my dog is screaming. I don't know if you can hear her. I hope not. But my dog just started screaming, and that usually means that mom is home. What was I saying? Oh yeah, emotes. I'm hoping. I would love to do emotes for myself because I've never done emotes before. So yeah, Bob Frank wasn't showing up next year. So couldn't pick him, could I? No, he's not coming with us, obviously. Obviously he's not coming with us. But yeah. And also, it could be Kat and it could be Taya. They could dress up as robots. I'm not opposed to female robots. God, the robot. Oh my god, what is it called? No, it is still Star Driver. There was a robot in Star Driver that looked like that the body was like feminine sort of, and that she was so cute. Her arms were her pigtails, and that was so cute. I freaking love that. But she was only on screen for like 2 minutes maybe, and I'm like, okay, why do you leave the good? Yes, Talburn is hot, and we get it. He's the main character, so he's gonna be on screen for like. Can we see Wako's robot? Because that's what it's called. It's Wako's robot. If you look up Wako's robot, it's so cute. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's really freaking cute. I'm pretty sure your emotes will be amazing. Thank you. I've never drawn emotes before. But how hard can they be? Famous last words. 1 second. But yeah, other robots that I liked. I went through like a whole phase of just watching mecha anime. Aquarion's another one that I loved. The first and the second seasons. The third one was kind of atrocious. The robots were really good, nice though. Like, they had a bad story, but the robot design was pretty freaking on point. I have watched this series called Active Raid. I think it's called Active Raid. I have no idea what the story is about. I've seen this series and I still don't know what the story is about. The robots. They're so good. They're so good. The robots in Active Raid. I watched that series just to look at the robots. There's no other reason that I watched it. It's just the anime is crap. I don't recommend this anime to anyone except for someone who likes robots. If you like robots, Active Raid has good robots. If you don't like robots, you're gonna hate the anime. It has no plot. It's got no plot. It's worse than mystery series and I hate mystery series. I hate them so much. I hate how every single American series turns into a murder mystery. Like, why? Why do we have to have 50 million series? A lot of them have good concepts, but they all turn into murder mysteries. So many I can think of. 2 at the top of my head. You know what? I think I made really good progress today. Wait, hold on. So it's like every mecha anime except maybe Evangelion and Gundam isn't even really mecha. What do you mean? What I've seen? What do you mean? No, a lot of them have really good... I haven't actually seen Evangelion or Gundam. Evangelion I've started. I haven't finished. I didn't finish Evangelion just because I couldn't get on with the animation. It was just so bad. If I find the manga, I might read the manga. I'm not opposed to that, but right now I'm not reading manga, so maybe anime you talked about. I've seen a lot of mecha anime. I just haven't seen Evangelion or Gundam. Active Raid, yeah, Active Raid. I would say, hold on. Active Raid, okay, so the mechas in Active Raid are mecha suits, not actual mechas. They're not like giant robots, they're mecha suits. You enter them, they're like human size, a little bit bigger than human size. But yeah, Active Raid has really good mechas. Aquarion has pretty good mechas too. It's quite stiff for a mecha, but it's okay. The story's really good in Aquarion, like the first 2 seasons. What other mechas have I... 86 is really good. 86 doesn't have the best mechas, and it's not too mecha focused, but it's a really good series, and I do recommend 86. What else? Captain Earth is another one that I really liked. Captain Earth, I remember really liking the first half of Captain Earth, and then the second half just kind of turned into crap. The mechas are really good in that one too. I don't remember what they look like, but I do remember really liking them. What else? What else have I seen? I remember seeing Comet Lucifer, but I didn't really like the story. The story was so boring, and there was a point where the robots no longer showed up, and I stopped watching it there. Like, looked it up. They look like Power Rangers. They do! The Active Raid mechas really do look like upgraded Power Rangers, but they're so freaking cool. They're so freaking nice to look at. Yeah, I can't think of anything else at the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure there were more. There was definitely more. Oh, yeah, there's obviously Darling in the Franxx, but like, I didn't finish Darling in the Franxx mainly because the main robot is just a knockoff of Tauburn. Like, you cannot look at Tauburn and then look at the robot from Darling in the Franxx and not tell me that the same person fucking designed them. You know, they look exactly the same, except the robot in Darling in the Franxx has big anime eyes. Don't get me wrong, it looks pretty cool. I like how it looks, but also it was A1 Productions, or A1 Pictures, I guess, and A1 Pictures at the time that Darling in the Franxx came out was very well known for just cranking out the harem anime. I don't know if they still do it, but at the time that was what they did. They just cranked out harem anime after harem anime after, and it was just like, shut up and give us more fairy tale, you know? Like, you have one good show, just focus on that show. Stop giving us Sword Art Online. And then, granted, they gave us the first movie of Sword Art Online, which is great. But yeah, A1 is like, it's either a hit or a miss with them. So like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of. Oh, Macross. Macross is another one I've seen. So for Macross, I think it was Macross 7. Was it Macross 7? The one with the guy. The one with the what is his name? I forgot his name. I've seen Macross Frontier, which also has nice robots and a really good story too. It's love triangle, but whatever. They all die in the, well, 2 of them die in the end, so it's fine. The love triangle is solved because 2 of them die in the end. It's best. Well, actually, no, that's not true. There's 2 endings to the series, so I don't know, do that what you may. And then there was also Macross Delta, which I really loved Macross Delta. I do like the main character a lot. Her name is Freya. And Freya is like, she's super cool. I really like her. I've also seen Macross Do You Remember Love? But the animation is so disorienting. It came out in the 1980s, so you can only imagine what the animation looked like. But yeah, that I've seen it. It was very disorienting, but I've seen it. I can't think of anything else that I've seen at the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there was more. Those are the ones I can think of right now. I guess Dimension W counts? That there is a girl who is a robot in that one? Maybe that would count? I don't remember liking Dimension W, but I don't remember hating it. I just don't remember it. It just didn't leave a lasting impression on me, I guess. But yeah, I do like my sci-fi mecha anime. I don't remember much of anything else. So yeah, well, I think I've been live for an hour at this point. Hold on, let me check to be sure. 63 minutes, yeah, that's an hour. That's more than an hour. Yeah, I think the Dimension W dance moves, yes, that I remember. The dance moves I remember. I don't remember anything else about Dimension W. But as I was saying, yep, I think I'm going to end the stream here because work in the morning and it's 10:15 already, so I need to go. I was gonna say get ready for bed, but you all know that you all know that I'm just gonna go read. Guilty. I'm gonna go read. So yeah, I'm gonna go read and sleep. Hopefully. Hopefully sleep. So yeah, thank you so much for coming to my stream. And I will see you next time. Hopefully, I will have a schedule soon. Hopefully. But yeah, I actually got a lot of work done this stream. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye.